Welcome back, everybody, to the first podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today and tuning in. Whether you're listening on a podcast platform or watching on YouTube or Facebook, we're so glad you're here with us today. And we just want to give a quick update. It's going to be a quick podcast. Last week we went a little longer than we wanted to, but this week we're going to keep it short. But
Two preachers talking.
Yeah, I know, and we know how to talk. Yeah. And so we really just want to give you some quick information and update on the week to come and all that's going to happen with Revival and some things going on as well. So we just want to kind of give you an update. And so let's just kick it right off with Revival's going to be here Sunday,
Amen.
With Jim Everidge and Brian Gardner. And Brian Gardner was his worship leader for many years, and then Brother Jim, of course. And if y'all have been here longer than 2 years, you know who they are. They haven't been here in a couple of years, and so they're new to me. I'm going to enjoy getting to meet them and all that kind of stuff. But
he's excited to meet you guys.
Yeah, they're ready to come back. Talked to Brian last week, and he's ready. He's excited. And texted him yesterday, and so they're ready to get here and get going. So it ought to be a good week.
Well, it was, 1 year we were going to do, I like theming stuff. So we were going to do a February Hearts on Fire revival.
Hey,
man, we were Valentine's Day and all that. Maybe we was fired up, and that's when we had snow apocalypse up here, and everything was
10
snowed.
degrees.
Oh yeah, we had snow everywhere, ice everywhere.
Oh, that was before me. That
was way before you.
Before me.
And so we couldn't get him here because of all the ice and everything. And so now I try not to even theme this stuff. And, just good to get him here. He's pretty much retired from his church, and now he's doing more evangelism again and getting out on the road and going to do revival.
It's a little less stressful just being evangelist, and he's been through a lot of health issues, and so that probably helps his mind, his heart a little bit, just to not have to pastor. That'll help. So
I just got that giggle under my voice.
I know.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, it's true. Evangelism is a lot easier than pastoring because you're not dealing with anything. You're not having to do day-to-day operations as a pastor.
Well, I always
evangelism, you come in, preach, and then get out.
Well, I like what they say. They're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come in here and I'll stir your congregation up, and then I get to leave." And I'm like, "Yeah, good job, thank you."
Well, what's the saying is? A pastor comforts the afflicted, and the evangelist afflicts the comforted. And so that's what happens sometimes. But so hopefully, I think it's been a good help to him, and so I know they're excited to come here. And so 10:30 Sunday morning, we kick off with revival services with Brother Jim, and just want to give you a heads up. 6:30 is the evening services. It's on Sunday night, Monday, and through Wednesday. We wanted to make sure, especially Monday through Wednesday, that we gave plenty of time for people getting off of work and all that kind of stuff, and to have plenty of time to get here. And so we decided to just go ahead and make those at 6:30, just all week long is 6:30. So
the sun's still out, so it doesn't give our senior adults, they can still travel. It'll still be daytime, all that kind of stuff. But it gives our working class, our working folks, opportunity to get off work, maybe get a shower, maybe get something to eat, that kind of stuff.
Well, it also helps with the musicians and media team as well, because they have to get there even earlier, and so it helps everybody all the way around. So
we'll try to take all the excuses out of the equation.
That's it. And but we really want you to be here for those nights, especially. There are going to be some great services, and like I said, Brian's going to be singing and Brother Jim preaching, and it's just going to be a great week. And just some good services that night. So we really want you to be there. We don't want you to have a reason you can't be there. And so we really hope you will. And then for those of you that can come, at 11 o'clock, Monday through Wednesday, we're having a lunch Bible study with Brother Jim. And we're going to eat a little bit, and then he's going to teach a little bit. But it's going to be good. But those are potluck lunches. So please bring something to eat. And especially if you don't know what to eat, just call me and I'll tell you what to bring, and it'll be good. So, but that's going to be a good time during the day as well.
Oh, so. Last time he did it, people that were able to come. We even had folks that took their lunch break and that were actually close enough.
Yeah.
Took their lunch break, came over here, heard the Bible study, ate lunch, and then went back to work. So looking forward to making that known. That's a possibility if you want to try to adjust your lunch time, adjust your lunch break, that kind of stuff. Be a part of the Bible study. Anybody that knows, or if you don't know, get ready to learn, because he's a great teacher. He's going to come in with some fill in the blank stuff that you can take some good notes. And I'll say it, and I'll always say it: the weakest of ink is better than the sharpest of memory. So write some notes down.
If you're like me, you can't remember nothing.
Yeah,
so
you can't remember anything.
I can't remember anything.
I ain't gonna call you a thief while we're on here, because people won't understand what's going on. But I'm not salty. But yeah, they'll love Brother Jim. You'll love Brian. Brian.
Yeah.
He'll
By the way, before if you didn't know, so we had some Sunday school people change classes, and he's a little salty about it. So
stealing my sheep.
I know it. But Brian's gonna. Me and Brian both are gonna sing, or I'm gonna play with him as he sings for those lunch deals, and
good.
And so we're gonna have a little bit of
lunch
that
too.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So that's what he told me at least.
Okay,
so I'm
good.
gonna take him at that.
Well, Jim loves always. What's funny is Jim loves to hear him sing, but he won't go in there until he's about finished singing. He's still praying and getting, just mentally prepared and everything. So a lot of times during the worship service, you won't even see him even in there till about the last song. So
yeah. Well, it ought to be good though.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
It'll be good.
I can't wait to hear about how he just overcome the cancer and prayer warriors, and he'll probably preach on something about healing and that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to just seeing him, being around him. He's just contagious, just fireball, just loves the Lord, and so I can't wait to just even be around him again. Yeah.
Well, cool. That'll be good. Me. So don't forget, 10:30 Sunday morning we start, and then 6:30 Sunday night through Wednesday night is those services. So it's going to be good. And 11 o'clock during the day on Monday through Wednesday for those revival services, revival week. And it's just going to be a great week.
Well, I just kind of want to say something that you say. So most of the time our podcast listeners are our church members and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What we tend to say on a Sunday morning, or you say, is, if you're a guest, this offering, we're not, expecting you guys to give stuff like that. But this, we want our folks to be prepared and ready to give. So Sunday night, Monday through Wednesday, will be love offerings taken up for Brother Jim to, continue the ministry and stuff like this. So just be prepared for a love offering Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. But Sunday morning will be our
regular
tithes and
northern,
offerings.
normal tithes and offerings. But then, the rest of the week is love offering for them and the team. And so just pray about that on how you can give. You can also give online or through the church app and as well, and it'll be on there. And I encourage you, if you don't have our church app, get on your phone and get Church Center, type it in your Play Store or App Store or whatever, and type in Church Center and get the church app. It's super easy to get on and navigate, and has all the information on there that you ever need about the church. And
well, you saying that, it was cool. One of my Sunday school members yesterday, one of them was asking a question like, "Hey, when is trunk or treat? When are we doing this trunk or treat and stuff like this?" And one of mine who is very good about communicating on there, she got on and said, "Hey, you need to get the app. I mean, everything, there's a calendar on there, and you can do and find all this stuff out for what's going on and everything." So it's good that our people listen, and then now they're coaching other people.
We try, between me and Brother Andrew especially, we really try to keep it updated and as much information on there as we can. And so I'm going to put a little graphic like right here of what it looks like.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe it'll fit right there
sometime.
But of what it looks like when you look it up, so you can see it and know what it's about. And but just please get on there, because again, it has everything: calendar, any Sunday school group you're in, or any ministry team group you're in. It has that in there as well, and you can actually message each other inside there. You can give through it, and it's super safe and easy to do. Easy to use. If I could talk this morning, and so. That day off yesterday threw me off.
Really?
It just, my mind is, I got out of my routine. It just drove me nuts. Now, I enjoyed it, but my routine's messed. I keep thinking today's Monday all day long. And but So just please get that and download it, and that'll be hopefully a big help to you to have information there. Just a real quick plug for the youth. They started their pork butt fundraiser yesterday or Sunday. Again, I'm doing it. I think today's Monday. Their pork butt fundraiser Sunday they started, and so please go find a youth, and that helps them go to YEC this year, Youth Evangelism Conference in November, and they've got a little sheet for you and all that kind of stuff. But you can pay for that through the church app. Just click instead of tithe, choose youth fundraiser, and you do that. And we're doing something new this time. We'll see how well it works with everybody. But we can text to give on it. And I made this up myself. It's kind of funny.
That's why he's promoting it.
I know it. It's just funny. But you can text the word pork and to 84321, and you can. I just love it. It's just funny. But it was better than doing text the word but you know. So we did pork.
Yeah.
But text the word pork to 84321, and you can pay for it that way as well. So
that'd be good. So one other quick little teaser, and we'll probably get out of here. Brother Jim and Brian, or just Jim or Brian? Which one's going to do? They're going to do a podcast while they're here.
We'll try to do both.
Try to get both.
Try to do both of them.
We have
at
some
the same
extra
time.
mics, or we just
We'll get it set up.
we'll
Yeah.
fix it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So hey, so Brother Jim's in his 70s. Probably be his first podcast.
Yeah.
He'll love it, and look forward to him being on
Next Wednesday.
being a part of it. So y'all be listening for that. He'll be on here and sharing, and it'll be good.
Every Wednesday morning from now on until Jesus comes is when the podcast will come out. And so to be watching that for next Wednesday at around 9 o'clock a.m. and it'll come out.
Good
and so it'll be good. And then last thing, and we'll get off of here, we start our Sermon on the Mount Bible study on the 17th, September 17th. That's Sunday night. Starts at 5 o'clock in the sanctuary, and Brother Clay's kicking that off. And
I was reading that this morning.
Where
Not the study, but just
the account.
That and another book, not the book that we're reading, just a different book.
Yeah.
And man, there's just some good.
There's so
stuff.
much in
Man,
there.
there's so much
It's gonna
in
be gonna be good. So Sunday night, starting September 17th at 5 p.m., it's a Sermon on the Mount Bible study, and we hope you'll just come be a part of that. And then ministry team meetings will be around it as well. And so just be watching your emails. Get on the app, get on the website, and you can have all that information. So it's gonna be a good time. So
Awesome.
And then last thing, I know we say, Pastor, we say that all the time. You know, that doesn't mean a lot, but we said we were going to talk about it, and we forgot. Candy Drive has kicked off. All right, so Fall Fest Trunk or Treat is going to be goodness. His class won last year, and he thinks they're going to do it over again. So
they already talking about it.
Oh goodness. Y'all pray for his humility level. You know, we got to work on it. They just because they won last year, you know. But they did. They whooped everybody's tail last year.
Close.
Yeah, no.
I think we're going to have to put it in divisions because some of them are getting their feelings hurt because they can't win. They couldn't beat the youth for 2 years. Now they can't beat the middle.
Well, you know, we just got to pray for some people.
I
need
know.
some. And but no, the candy drive starts. It's already started.
Yeah, start bringing
So
it.
start bringing your candy in.
It
Fall
takes
Fest.
a ton of candy for Fall Fest.
Well, and just remind you, well, not you necessarily, but remind everybody, last year we had 600 to 800 people on campus for Fall Fest. And we went through all the candy that we had raised, and we actually had to go buy some more.
It happens.
It takes a ton of candy for that. And so please be getting that set up and going in your Sunday school classes. And again, we'll have that announcement of who wins towards the end of October. And you get the big WWE belt that goes with it.
It's been hanging in my classroom.
It's been hanging in their classroom, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Fall Fest
It'll
Trunk or Treat is October 29th. And so start now bringing candy in so we can get it all ready way before that. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good night. So
hey, what's even gonna be probably our folks? I want them to hear and understand this from a pastor's heart. It is probably we don't conform to the world. We just try to reach the world. And so with Fall Fest, we're not trying to do trick or treat and all that kind of stuff. We're just getting folks on our parking lot so they can hear the gospel.
And we've got people who have been here for
some people you
there's
stole
one
out of my
family-
Sunday
yeah, I
school
did,
class.
yeah.
That's
They've
where
been
they-
here for 2 years now because of Fall Fest.
Right.
They started coming to our church, and one of the daughters got saved because of Fall Fest, and so.
But Clayton King will be in our sanctuary, 3 to 4 different
Yep.
pleas of the gospel. So they're going to hear the gospel as clear as they've ever heard it at a Fall Fest. They'll come into our sanctuary. So we're actually getting them on our property. Plus, we're getting them in our sanctuary to get used to sitting and being in and see what it looks like.
If you don't know who
and the
he is,
comfort.
he was a magician illusionist that came for a kids event.
The Awana.
Awana,
We saw
awards.
many folks get
Yeah.
saved that night.
And I think there was 6 or 7 kids and adults. There was an adult as well.
Yeah.
And so he's going to be giving it. We're going to have it how it's scheduled, but he's going to be doing it at least 3 times, maybe 4. And so he's excited about coming. We're excited about having him, and he's going to be really, really good. So please be praying about how you can be a part of that.
We're keeping it short.
Yeah, I know it. We're done. All right, we love you, and I'm sorry this one. We tried to be really quick.
We try.
But we love you. Hope you have a great week. We hope to see you this Sunday and tomorrow night or Wednesday night tonight for Bible study and choir and Awana and all those kind of things going on. So we hope to see you tomorrow night and then this Sunday. So we love you. Hope to see you later. Bye.